Hey friends, this is the Miss Wolfie from our Acre Homestead, and I promised you I'd make raisin bread, so let's get to it. I keep my yeast in the fridge. This is instant yeast. You don't have to proof it, but I like to anyway. And this is a heavier bread, so I'm going to put extra in there. I'm going to say about 3 teaspoons, 2 teaspoons. So here I have nice big jumbo Thompson raisins. They're huge. Sultanas and yellow raisin, because this just isn't any plain old raisin bread. This is my holiday Bounty Raisin Bread. So we got yellow ones, sultanas, jumbo. Please tell me I have currants. Yes. So the fruitcake's loss is my holiday raisin bread's gain. We have 2 cups of assorted raisins in there. And here, so we've got about a cup of water in here with a bit of sugar in it. I'm going to be making it in these pans. I'm hoping I will get the right amount going here. We have flour. I'm going to put in a knob of butter, about a half a stick for my American friends. And I'm going to let that, I got to sit, folks. Oh, my back's still bad. And we're just going to, now the milk isn't hot. You don't want it hot, you just want it warm. And I'm going to crack my egg in there. And we're going to pour that right into our yeast water. Butter isn't even melted. I'm going to put in approximately 4 cups of all-purpose flour, 4 to 5 cups. And to that, I'm going to add sugar, however much you want. You just want enough to make it a richer bread. You don't need a lot. I'm going to say I have about a half a cup here. And let's see, what have we got here? A little bit of cloves. Raisin bread, I normally only put cinnamon in, but this is my festive holiday raisin bread. A little bit of allspice. Just a hint. A lot of cinnamon. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm going to put just a little bit more cloves in there because I'm loving the smell. And it will get, you know, overpowered a little bit by the rest of the stuff. So let's just get that out though. It's a good thing my milk's warm because this flour just came out of the freezer. So I've got 2 cups of warm milk, a cup of warm water, my yeast, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of butter, and an egg. Let's pour that right in the center there. Now, I already made this recipe once and it failed because I forgot to add the water. You don't want just solid milk, and I didn't put enough yeast in. Now, everybody does this differently. But I'm putting my raisins in now. Why? Because then they get coated in batter and then they stick better throughout. It makes for harder kneading, but you know what? It'll do. All right, so let's add more flour and see how we go here. I just want to get it dry enough I can knead it with my hands. There we go. There we go. Cover this with a lint-free tea towel, and into the warm oven goes. If you don't have a warm setting on your oven, folks, but you have a light, the old-fashioned bulb kind, turn the light on. That's all the heat that your oven needs to raise the bread. Okay, let's look. Oh, beautiful, Clark. That is some beautiful raisin bread dough. I can just get it out. Get it out onto the flour there. Bread bowl to soak. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. There. Yes. Yes. To cut this in half. And then each one in half again. And I do believe that that's going to make 4 beautiful loaves. No, Gracie, you can't have raisins. Just going to roll this up one more time in the opposite direction. And tuck that right in there. Just like that. Oh, this is going to be so good. These are probably going to rise right up over the... You know what? I may have to... heck with it. They rise up over the pan. They rise up over the pan. Don't they? Take my cloth. And fold it over. And sweep up the flour I just dumped all over the floor. And when they're ready to go in the oven, we'll be back. Okay. It looks like our raisin bread is beautifully rised. Now, if you've got any raisins sticking on the outside, I really, folks, would not leave them there because they'll just puff up and burn. But look at that. So these are going into a 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes. All right, our timer has gone off, people. And the smell has been driving me nuts. Daddy too. You know why? Because it smells really good, but he don't like raisins.
Ruined perfectly good bread.
I did not ruin perfectly good bread. Oh, now look. That is indescribably beautiful. We're going to let this cool off. Move the... Whoa! Send that toppling. I'm just going to pull back the cloth here and pop our bread because... Some people like a crusty loaf. I like a soft loaf because of my missing teeth. So I'm just going to cover this back over, and let it cool a bit with the cloth covering it, and that will give us a nice soft crust. And then we'll be back to try the little loaf. Okay. Now, these are going to go in bags in the freezer, and so they're still warm, but see, by covering them, the crust becomes nice and soft. Look at those beautiful loaves, and I wish you could smell them. The hint of clove and allspice and cinnamon in the air. But this is just that little rounded loaf, so I'm just going to cut it right through the center to show you. There it is. Isn't that beautiful? And soft and doughy. I'm gonna have a piece. Actually, it's still too warm for me to try, but oh my God, I can't wait. I'm gonna toast that piece. I can't eat bread when it's still warm. It gets, it sits in my stomach. This is the Miss Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying, you can make raisin bread, or you can make holiday bounty raisin bread with 3 kinds of raisins and currants and your own blend of spices. Make it your own. Happy holidays. Take care. God bless.